Are you in the market for some new wireless earbuds? Well, these might be exactly what you need. These here are the JBL Tune Buds, and today we're going to be checking them out and seeing how they sound, how they are to use, and if I think you should get them. All of that soon to come, but if you guys could please like and subscribe, that would really help me out as a small creator. And with all that out of the way, let's get into this. Okay, so let's start out with the most important part. How do they sound? And quite frankly, I think they actually sound pretty good. I'll say that they have a pretty good dynamic range and wide soundstage, but they do they can be muffled a little bit at times. It really depends on how you feel about the full rubber ear cup seal. If you're good with that and you like that type of thing, then you should be good to go. But if you're someone who kind of feels like it kind of gives you pressure sensations, it might not be for you. The sound quality itself, though, is actually really good. The drivers do a great job, and there's no tinniness or there's no overpowered bass or anything like that. It is relatively strong, but I wouldn't call it too much. So if that's something you're worried about, it's kind of my thoughts on that. As for how the microphone sounds, I'm going to actually do a demo of that right now, and let's see what you think, I guess. Okay, so this is a test of the JBL Tune Buds. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to say during this part, so I'm just going to keep talking. But yeah, this is pretty much how they sound. I think they sound pretty decent, definitely good enough for a phone call or anything like that. You're not going to be recording a movie on them, but I mean, they don't claim to do that. As long as you want to just hear people and have a conversation, I think they should be more than enough. Okay, so now let's get into how they are to actually use. And I think they're pretty solid. They're not too heavy, they're not too bulky. They do hang out of your ears a little bit, but I mean, that's just kind of the way these are shaped. So if you don't really like that, you probably should look elsewhere. But for what they are, I think they stay in really, really well. You can definitely go running or work out or do anything you want, really. And I don't think they're going to be falling out too much unless you get a really bad seal with the rubber, because that's most of the grip that keeps them in your head. And they do come with multiple size tips, so it should be pretty easy to get a solid fit. I think that you'll be perfectly fine. Overall, they feel pretty solid, actually. And I think that if you're worried about them being not durable or something like that, I definitely wouldn't be too worried about that. They have an IP54 rating, which, I mean, doesn't mean a whole lot. It just means basically that you can sweat on them and they will be fine. But I mean, what else are you really going to do with these? The case itself feels pretty solid. The plastics all feel pretty premium. There's no egregious use of piano black plastic, which kind of gets fingerprinted up. It's only on the inside and parts you don't really touch. So I think that's actually kind of a cool feature for them to use. But yeah, the hinge feels pretty solid. As for charging, the battery lasts pretty long, actually. 12 hours in the buds themselves and then another 36 in the case. It's a little bit less if you use noise canceling, but I mean, it's not a whole lot less. It's an hour or two on each of those. As for actually interacting with them, the sensors on the headphones themselves, the tap to interact with them, those are actually pretty solid. Normally, I'm more of a fan of physical buttons, but these actually pick up fingers relatively accurately, and there's a little beep so that you know when it actually registered. So if you're trying to double tap, you know how many times to actually tap, assuming it missed one or something like that. You don't have to kind of guess. So overall, actually pretty convenient to use. Now let's get into some of the bad things though. So one, this is kind of just a thing for me. I really like it when headphones pause when you take them out of your ear, and I know JBL does have the ability to do this because some of their headphones have this ability, but these don't, and I think it would just make them feel like such a more premium product. Also, and this kind of gets me into my biggest gripe with them, the talk-through functionality is just terrible. It's a knockoff kind of Apple's ambient aware stuff, which basically lets you hear people talking to you and other things going on around you while still being able to hear your music. Yeah, it's just bad. There's just no other way to put it. It just sounds like it's. I mean, you can tell what it's doing. It's just has a microphone and it pipes it through to your ear. Unfortunately, it's just it's just you can hear you can hear the hiss and the shh kind of. And I mean, it's getting maybe better. I don't know. I've looked at this on a lot of JBL's headphones, and every single time it's been just so mediocre. I'm just I really wish you just hadn't bothered. But yeah, that's kind of the only bad thing. I will say that their noise cancellation, though, they do have noise cancellation, is actually pretty solid. It's not crazily good. It's not like Bose or Apple quality, but it does muffle out some sounds, and it's better than nothing. And it's not bad to use. I wouldn't avoid it. So I think that that's a pretty solid feature they have there, but the ambient aware stuff, I just really not that big a fan. Those are pretty much my biggest gripes, though. And as for everything else, I mean, the only thing else I have to compare this against is there's some other JBL headphones that are kind of like this, but they have a little loop and stuff, and they kind of sit in your ear weirder. I wasn't a huge fan of those. They were pretty solid for what they were, but they just weren't like, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of that style of headphone. And then my dad actually has some Bose ones that kind of are shaped like these. And they're a lot more expensive, and they do sound like better, and the noise cancellation is a lot better. But I don't know if I'd pay the price premium unless you're just someone who's like a couple $100. It's whatever. So I think for what these are at the price point they're at, I think they're pretty solid, and I don't think you can go wrong. But with all that out of the way, just thank you guys so much for watching. If you got any questions, just feel free to leave them in the description. I try to respond to as many as I can, and also if I see it and remember. But with all that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.